Unfortunately, you cannot actually just replace a visitor. You can't just rip somebody away and then think you can step in their shoes. You are not the same person. You haven't experienced what they experienced. You haven't lived their life. You don't know all the feelings and ideas they've had along the way from the beginning of this up to this point. You might think you do, but there's ideas and emotions, details every single moment. There's some things that are like revelations that they have, that they've built. People have spent sometimes like an entire year building up to something, like, maybe some kind of revelation, or, with intentions of growing their mind and their emotions. We have been working on something really important. People have known this. There's ways that we can somehow like break through to it. We have broken down so many walls just this past year to the point where we can now communicate directly without so much interference. Anyways, there's a lot of these ideas that are still in their minds, all wrapped up in their emotions. Hurting them is really keeping them from. They need to be healed. Even if somebody seems like they've just had bad intentions and they're just trying to be hurtful, you don't know their situation. They could be living like Cody. Some days Cody has literally no choice but to say something mean. He's not normally like that. And he's trying to be proud of himself when he does it for some reason. And he doesn't apologize to me. So those two things are kind of weird, but he seems to know that that's what he needs to do. But it's only like, once a month here and there or something when he has to say something mean to me. It's really weird. But I have a feeling that it's like this for some visitors. Like, they need to be mean. I've heard that it has something to do with their emotions. Like, they're not just like they're drowning, but it's like they're caving in on themselves until they are mean. And it somehow kind of breaks through the barrier, like they break out to be back to themselves. It's like they're being swallowed in on themselves until they are mean. I know Cody's been doing that. He's been fighting it by the moment. He does it all day, every day. Fighting this urge to literally want to kill me. Instead, he's nice to me every day, all day. Nice and sweet. Only a few times he's mean here and there. And it's the same thing. He'll say the same thing, like, I can't stand you, or I don't know. I don't really need to get into it right now. I'll explain that later. But he's letting me know it's the same situation. He just says the same comment that he said before, and I know what he means. It's something really weird. It has to do with people's emotions. It's something he's being forced to do. Like, it's physically, emotionally, mentally, everything. And I know it's this way for some visitors. I do know writing is a way to change how you feel, and it's not too late. Do not just assume you can force a visitor away. It actually won't help them at all. It would hurt them drastically. Don't think you can just kill them and step in their place. Someone trying to take their place would be like a guy trying to take Cody's place to say what Cody needs to say to me. And he assumes Cody's position, like pretending he's Cody just to say things Cody would say to me. That's what it would be like. Like, I give them a script and say, here's what I need you to say. This is what Cody would be like. I mean, that's kind of the situation it would be. The person themselves is so important. It's not just that they need to say certain things or do certain things. It's something that that person themselves has made with me, with Cody, with other people, or just on their own. It's like a journey that they've been on. Just because they can't explain it or don't remember right now, it's a part of what they know. It's a part of themselves. I know I have ways I can remind them or give them some kind of like revelation or epiphany. Do not hurt them when they're trying to, listen to the journals, or they need to know the ideas of it. Nobody talk over it. That's keeping people from being able to think on their own. Or maybe, I don't know, don't talk over it. Especially don't say things wrong. That's just causing so many more problems. Let the person genuinely understand they need it to survive. It's for them too.